Have you ever had that moment where Spotify plays a song and you just think, how? How did it know? It feels like it just gets you. Well, today we're going to look under the hood of this app we all use, and you'll see it's not just a music player. It's actually this incredible piece of applied science. So that's the big question, right? How on earth does it feel like it's reading your mind, predicting your next favorite song with this almost spooky accuracy? It feels a lot like magic, but what's really going on is honestly way more interesting. Because what's really running the show, what's building your perfect playlist, is this amazing symphony of different scientific fields all working together. We're going to pull back the curtain on the computer science, the data, and even the psychology that makes Spotify tick. All right, so let's get into it. So where do we even start? Well, it all begins at the most basic level, turning an actual sound into a digital signal your phone can even play. Before any song can be recommended, it has to get into the system in the first place. Think about it. It all starts as just a sound wave in the air. That wave gets captured and converted into a digital signal through a process called sampling. The problem? The file that comes out of that is huge, absolutely massive. And that's where this last super important step comes in, compression. Audio compression is without a doubt a key piece of this whole puzzle. Spotify uses these really clever algorithms, like a format called Ogvorbis, to shrink those gigantic audio files down to a size that can actually stream over the internet. And you got to get this balance just right. Small file size, but without sacrificing that rich sound quality. And this is why that whole balancing act matters so much. If they didn't do this, streaming would be a nightmare. You'd be stuck buffering all the time, and you'd burn through your entire data plan in like a day. Compression is basically the unsung hero that makes your listening experience so smooth. Right, so the music is in the system. It's digitized and ready to go, but that's really only half of the equation. The other half, and you could argue it's the more important half, well, that's you. Every single thing you do inside the app, it's a piece of data. The songs you let play all the way through, the ones you skip after just a few seconds, the playlists you make for that morning commute, all of it is being logged. You're constantly, and I mean constantly, teaching the system exactly what you like. I really love this because it just makes it so clear. This isn't some big, scary, abstract, big data thing. Nope, it's you, in that one tiny moment, hitting the skip button, and in that one little tap, you've just fed the machine a really important clue about who you are. Okay, so Spotify knows what songs you listen to. That's a huge step. But to make really great recommendations, it needs to understand the music itself. It has to somehow figure out, scientifically, the actual vibe of a song. And the way they do it is by basically putting every single track under a microscope. They use these incredible algorithms to turn art, to turn music into pure math. They analyze its sonic DNA to figure out, what makes a sad song sound sad or a workout song feel so energetic. And this is where it gets really, really cool. The system literally gives a number score to things we just feel. Is it a fast song or a slow one? That's tempo. Does it make you want to get up and move? That's a score for danceability. Is it intense and loud? That's energy. It even analyzes the mood, figuring out if a track sounds happy or melancholic. So now we've got our two main ingredients, right? We have your taste profile, and we have the sonic DNA of the music. The next job is to connect them, and that's where the real intelligence of the system kicks in. This is the brain of the whole operation, artificial intelligence. These powerful machine learning models take all of your listening data and crunch it against the audio features of millions and millions of songs. And they never stop learning. They're always adapting, getting smarter and better at predicting your taste with every single song you play. So how does it actually do it? Well, the AI uses two main tricks. The first is called collaborative filtering. This one basically says, hey, people who like the same weird indie band as you also tend to like this band. It's like having thousands of musical twins giving you recommendations. The second is content-based filtering, which says, oh, you love this song? Let me find you other songs that have a similar tempo, energy, and mood. And the result of all this crazy science? Well, it's the stuff you probably use every single day. That Discover Weekly playlist, the one that feels like your best friend made it just for you? Yep, that's the AI. Those perfect focus or workout playlists, that's the engine matching a song's DNA to exactly what you need in that moment. Okay, for this last part, let's zoom way, way out. Because this whole system doesn't just live on your phone. It's a massive global operation involving unbelievable tech and, get this, a pretty deep understanding of our own psychology. I mean, the scale of this thing is just mind-boggling. We're talking millions upon millions of songs, and you can access them instantly with basically no buffering from almost anywhere on Earth. How is that even possible? Well, it's all thanks to this huge global cloud computing network that makes sure the music is always close by, ready for you to hit play. But it's not all just code and data centers. There's a whole other layer here: human psychology. The app is cleverly designed to create habits. Think about those daily mixes that are waiting for you every morning. It also taps right into our deep emotional bond with music. They know that when you hear a song you love, your brain gets a little hit of dopamine. It's designed to feel good. So, the next time you're scrolling through one of your favorite playlists, just remember what you're really looking at. It's not just a list of songs you happen to like. It's the end result of a massive, ongoing scientific experiment, and you are one of the main participants. It really is this incredible symphony of sciences. You've got computer science for the infrastructure, data science and AI for the predictions, audio engineering to analyze the music, and even psychology to make the experience feel so perfect. It's an amazing testament to what happens when all these different fields come together. And that kind of leaves us with one final big question to think about. If an algorithm can map out something as personal, as complex as your taste in music with this kind of accuracy, what else can it learn about you? What's next?